the first installment of the mini master closet refresh. I am Pam. I am the owner of East on 5, and I love everything home decor, small renovations, and custom builds. In today's episode, we are refreshing my master mini closet. But before we do, let's take it all the way back to 2018 when I bought her and she was just a stairwell. After we removed the stairs, it revealed this small little closet, which was perfect for me actually, because it was just enough for my clothes. Do not ask me why I put that paneling back there. It is ugly. I hate it. I really do. I really hate it. Anyways, it is going to change. It is really going to change. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to refresh it. But in the meantime, this is how she looked when she was renovated. We had the shelving back in the back. I did shelving for pants, shirts. I don't necessarily wear dresses. However, I did put a space in there for longer garments. I put a space in there for sweaters. Here is where I am going to put my shoes. This is how she looked finished. Or kind of finished. I didn't paint. Guys, I didn't do nothing. I didn't paint that ugly panel is back there. I didn't paint. I didn't stain. I didn't even put pictures in the picture frame. Anywho, that is about to change. So right now I use a program called SketchUp, and this lets me mock up what I want my design to look like. So the back units are already existing, so I do not need to change it. However, I have accumulated a little bit more shoes since 2018. So that is the shelving that you see on the right. I kept it pretty simple. If it ain't broke, I ain't finna fix it, and it's not broke. However, I do want her to look cute. Okay, now right here is the concept of what I would like my closet to look like. Since this closet is on the smaller side, I wanted to take the opportunity with the height, so I wanted to use some bold graphic wallpaper that it will take your eye all the way up to the ceiling with some fun colors, some fun patterns, and some fun textures. But before we get there, we have to start over. So let's start over. Okay, let's talk shelving. In this clip, that is what you see me doing. I'm just measuring to make sure that the shelving are the right dimensions, because the space, while it is a little bit roomy in there, it's not particularly the biggest one. That's why it's a mini closet. And where I am putting this particular shelving, there is a window right there. So I want to make sure that I'm not going too far over and too deep with it, because there is a wall plug right there, a light switch. So I want to make sure that everything is the exact measurement, because you measure twice and you cut once, right? So we just want to make sure everything is where it needs to be. We've gotten all of the boards cut in the desired dimensions that I want. I'm just going to give them a quick little sanding to get off all the wood edges that I did when I used the table saw. I don't know why I did not have that already, that battery already in there. But nevertheless, here I am sanding the edges. I'm just, like I said, I'm just getting the edges off of it, making sure there are no wood splinters, making sure everything is smoothed up and lined right. So this is what you see me doing here. Okay, after all the boards are finished, what you see right here, I am just getting the shelving together. I'm making sure everything's set in place. I'm using a corner clamp just to stabilize it until I get everything in place. I'm starting with the top board. You will not see the pocket holes. They will be facing the ceiling, so that is a good place when you're doing shelving. Kind of make the pocket holes in the direction that your eye will not see them. So in this case, it is going towards the ceiling. Now that I have the shelving framing done, minus the stationary board, which I will do that in a little bit. But for right now, I am going to go ahead and put the pinholes in there because this is an adjustable shelving unit. So I am getting my Craig pinhole jig, and I am just going to figure out if I want to start at the top or at the bottom, which I started at the top. Now, you do not want to start all the way at the top when you're doing pinholes. So I got a filler board just to put in place, so I will not go all the way to the top. And once that board is in place, I can go ahead and drill all the holes down from the top all the way down to the bottom, leaving some space at the bottom. Next, we're moving right along to wallpaper. When choosing wallpaper, I wanted something that would be bold. Now, you got to keep in mind that my ceilings are over 11 feet tall. So it was really important for me to pick something that would be bold in a small space, but also be able to stand alone in a taller room. So that is why I picked that wallpaper. So right now what you see me doing is I'm drawing a straight line. This is just a reference point. It's a guide sort of to make sure that I am straight, that when I lay my wallpaper, I'm not slanted. Because it's very important when you are connecting patterns that you have a good straight reference point, because things can go sideways in a minute. And I did not want my pattern to look crazy, so I made sure that I did a really, really great reference point.
Funny how love's turned stranger. A safe house turned into danger. Baby, I could see the truth. How'd I end up here with you? Left me all alone with this. Then I'm over with. I need to know what's going on. It's my mistake for holding on. true that I end up here with you. Left me all alone with this and I'm over it. I need to know what's going on. It's my mistake for holding on. Yeah, are you done now? Oh, are you true? 'Cause show guilty. So hit the camera, pose, boy. I don't know what to change you when I'm the one who made you. Ended up playing yourself and you lost yourself. Better ask yourself, who are you? Who are you? Saying, yeah, 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 left me all alone with this. I don't know what to change you when I'm the one who made you. Ended up playing yourself and you lost yourself. Better ask yourself, who are you?
And we are coming to the end of this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video in its entirety. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure if you have not watched my first video that you go over to my channel and watch that as well. And stay on the lookout for the second installment of the mini master closet refresh.